Sunday, and the rest of your Friday is going to be quite nice as well. And of course, we are going to spring forward at 2 a.m. Sunday morning, so you lose that hour of sleep Saturday night. And again, here's a look at how things are going to change from Saturday to Sunday. Well, of course, for one, it's going to rain Sunday and be dry on Saturday, but your sunrise Saturday morning, 6:57, sunset 6:45. You're going to get that extra hour of daylight on the back end of the day. So sunset on Sunday not going to be to nearly 8 o'clock. But your sunrise is going to be a little bit later. It won't be until almost 8 that we have that sun peeking through. So again, that's just a quick breakdown of your spring forward that's coming up this weekend. And it has felt like spring here lately. We've had a lot of days in the 70s and even 80s this month, and dating back to February as well. But today, a little more typical for March standards. It's 55 in Athens, 57 in Blue Ridge, 50 in Altamont. It's a little bit cooler along the Cumberland Plateau. And here's a look at some of your highs today. Turtletown and Athens both hit 57. Denell down in Chatsworth had 64. Cindy and Riceville at 62 degrees. Gwen atop Lookout 55. Johnny and Ringgold 61 degrees. And Paul Bear's calling in with 61 in Red Bank. So it was a pretty comfortable day, and it's going to be a pretty chilly night. So we're going to have high pressure sliding in. Again, here's that front that brought us some rain early this morning, now bringing some stronger storms along the Gulf Coast. But hey, we are good as gold for the rest of your Friday. And as we take a look at your future cast again, Saturday, just some clouds building in. And then by Sunday morning, here comes the rain once again. We're going to be tracking a low pressure across much of the southeast. That's going to bring in a lot of moisture. Heavier rainfall rates with this system opposed to what just came through Friday morning. And then going throughout the day, this cold front progresses slowly off to the east. And then by Sunday evening, I'm thinking most of the rain wraps up. And then we're going to dry out just in time for your Monday. And that's going to ring true for your Tuesday as well. So after Sunday's rain, things will look much better moving into next week with some sunshine arriving Monday afternoon. Now, there will be a slim chance of some stronger storms along the Gulf Coast on Sunday. Not really anticipating too much in the way of severe weather here locally. Again, that storm fuel kind of going to stay confined to the Gulf Coast region, so really south of I-20. With that being said, there still could be a strong storm or two with a few rumbles of thunder in northeast Alabama or North Georgia. But the big story with this next system going to be the rainfall. We could pick up anywhere from an inch to an inch and a half. So a good soaker coming our way as we move into your Sunday. And then kind of looking ahead over the next week and a half. We are favoring below normal temperatures moving into that third week of March for really much of the country. And it's going to be cold tonight as well. We're going to drop down into the 30s. So patchy frost certainly possible by Saturday morning. And then we're going to have the potential for frost Thursday morning, a freeze a Wednesday and Tuesday. So again, hold off on any planning because it does look like we are going to have some pretty cold mornings over the next 6 to 7 days. And here's a look at your typical last freeze here in Chattanooga. So over the last 4 years, that has ranged anywhere from that first week of March to the first week of April. And that's just for your freeze. Of course, we typically have frost all the way until the middle of April, sometimes even late April. So again, holding off on any planning until at least that second or third week of April, typically a pretty good idea. But for tonight, temperatures are going to drop pretty quickly. So if you have any potted plants outside, bring those inside tonight. We will fall below freezing into Blue Ridge, Murphy, Athens. Going to be a really cold night. And then tomorrow we rebound into the 50s. And then for your next 7 days, of course, time change on Sunday. We're also going to be tracking some rain and then plenty of sunshine moving into next week.